There, my mic is on. Alright, hello everybody. Quick update just regarding the severe weather threat that currently exists for parts of southwest Ohio and southern Indiana. Again, the threat has gone down. I did expect it to not really be too great today, given the fact that there was already some convection that was already going through the area. But two cells I've been watching rather carefully over the past couple minutes have been these two. Particularly over Lima, Ohio, Lafayette, Ohio, Alger, those regions. You get a look at the velocity on this, and you do notice there's some rotation in these. Right in this area right here, there's rotation in this spot, and then there's also rotation right here as well. Okay, so there's two spots of rotation within these two cells. I want to stand alive and keep an eye on these storms because they have been starting to show a little bit more well-defined rotation recently. Again, this rotation still does appear weak on radar, but still it's something to keep watch on in northwest Ohio. Again, the SPC has downgraded you guys to a marginal risk for severe weather, not really expecting any severe weather in that region, but still it's good to keep check on it because, again, there's still an environment out here that could produce some severe weather. So let's get a look at the storm relative velocity here. You can still see the rotation kind of sitting in this region. Again, this is using Wilmington's radar image, so again, it might be a little bit farther out. But right now it's in kind of a dead spot in regards to our radar images. But you can still see the rotation on multiple different radar images, still indicating the possibility that there is rotation with those. But again, with the radar being far out, we're getting a little bit of some oddness about the radar image. So it's close to the outside of the range, so that's something to keep in mind with these as well. We did have one tornado warning today across parts of Lafayette, Indiana. That was the only, I believe that's the only tornado warning we've had in this area. Again, the SPC has brought our threat zone down rather quite a bit. So I'll pop that up on the screen real quick for you. I hope it pops up. Yeah, there it is. Alright, so here is your current threat if you are in this region. Again, Indiana and Ohio have been dropped out of the slight risk area. Threat really did not materialize as much, but you do notice there still is a tornado threat in southwest Ohio, southern Indiana. Again, the threat, though, is not very significant with these storms, 2%. So, threat is starting to go down, but still it's something to keep watch of. Let's pull up the models to see what the models are saying about the remainder of today. Let's go to the HRRR. Good view on there. Alright, so this is at about where we are now, 9 p.m. You do see that there are some storm clusters popping up on the models. Not really great dynamics. You do have some helicity in these storms, but you do notice those storms are expected to weaken with a few pop-up rain showers across parts of Ohio still, but really it looks like the threat is starting to subside across much of the area, so I wouldn't be surprised to see the threat go away rather quickly from these storms. Let's look at these storms near Lima again. These are the ones that seem to be the focus at the current moment. Still showing rotation within that storm, definitely a mesocyclone. The rotation is not very tight, it is still rather broad, but it is near Harrod, Alger, and McGuffey. Just wanted to give a quick update on that. I am also watching a storm threat for Friday and Saturday that could potentially be a chaseable scenario. Today I didn't really see the point of chasing because the threat really did go down with that convection that went through during the morning. We do have some cells popping up across parts of southern Ohio as well. You can see those right here. Okay, look at the velocity on those, not showing really any decent signs of rotation within any of those, but a few clusters here and there. Interesting thing I've noticed with the cell that went through Dayton is that the it looked like the airflow within the cell was going in this direction, which definitely does not foster a good storm development, but still. I did see that with some of the radar imagery that was coming in, and I was like, that's rather interesting that it would show up like that. But these storms still show rotation. There is a little bit of lightning on these as well. Again, still rotation, broad rotation, but still just something to watch and be aware of. It looks like these storms might be producing some small hail at the moment. And it does look like they are picking up a little bit of steam, so I think they'll produce some hail. Not sure if the storm will reach severe levels. Anyway, just want to give you a quick update. Keep an eye on this storm as it continues to move through. If you are in Roundhead, Mount Victory, Ridgeway, east of Lima, watch these storms. Really nothing severe on them just yet, but they are rotating and they do seem to be increasing in their height. So it is something to watch. This area of right here does appear to be rotating. And there's a little bit of weak rotation near Waynesfield. I think that's starting to really dissipate. I think the area of major inflow is right in this region now. Anyways, just want to give a brief update on that. I'm going to stop here, but just stay safe, and if a warning is issued, definitely listen to your local weather forecast office for more information.